So my plan for this week is going to be to try and make the plank for the forward plank on the other side, bottom plank, chain plank. Got some more sandpaper, so yeah, let's get into it. Okay, got it roughed out. So I normally draw the real line of the plank, and then I put a line 1/8 on the outside. So to start with, I go to that 1/8 line, then I start dropping in. So next step, I'll plane this in. Probably start on this back side, plane it in, and then I'll have to sand this front edge in. Looks pretty good. Right on this line, look. I'm really trying to just split it. So you can see line's pretty much split. So looking pretty good there. The issue is I can't use that plane on an internal curve. It won't work. So for the internals, I'll typically use my belt sander. Gonna call it quits there. You can see I'm getting really close on this line. So second plank for the front coming together. So this is my plank shaping setup. So use a couple of long clamps here. That makes somewhere that I can rest these boards. Got my template, got the plank that I'm shaping. Typically I work from the front because it's normally narrow, and then as I get it to size, I just tick it off, give it a check mark, boop. That tells me that this is size, and then I can just continue progressing backwards, sizing it in all the way along. So that is how I fit a plank. I'm sure there's faster ways, but that works for me and gives me a good finish. So if it works, is it a bad idea? Nope. So I decided to make some bungs. I've got a lot to make, so I got these 1/2-inch strips here. That's it, mahogany bung. I'm gonna need quite a lot of these, so This isn't the most effective way of making them. I could be a bit more efficient, not go all the way through and then just knock the backs off. That's a good way of doing it, but I'm just using some scrap. So these are all coming for free basically from these bits of scrap. So beggars can't be choosers. The other thing I'd like to do is to source these the material for these last two planks. So I really should start that ahead of when I need it. And that's a solid tip when you're doing these projects, is the materials are not easily available. So make sure you've always got the next stage material available before you start it. I've broken that rule here and I'm about to need this and I haven't got it handy. Sometimes I've found it takes weeks to get that stuff, so hopefully that's not the case here. Same process as before. Moving along, fitting, and when I get it right, ticking. I am probably 5 foot down this, 4 foot down this. There's a bit here, it's got like a exaggerated, it's got a dip. It's probably because of this bend here. It's down a little bit. And then this bit looks closer, so I just mark, you know, the air between the areas that I'm trying to work on. Just get those down. Patience is the key, not going at it too much, otherwise you're going to get a gap. And that's it. So hopefully I'll get this last piece in here in a moment. Done and done. So this bit was needed a bit of work here. Like I mentioned, it was low. And then once I got that past that piece, just boop, went straight in. If anything, that gap's a little bit bigger than I would like there. Maybe went a little bit under. But I'll swell that, maybe a little bit of filler on the bottom. Yeah, we're gonna get it perfect, but pretty close. I think this little fixture that I made to centralise the screw holes in the batten is the most useful thing I've ever made. Use it all the time. Centralising the screws. Dead battery. son of a pop. Broke it. And I don't have a spare. Don't. You know what, that's the second one of those I broke. Well, a broken drill has stopped play, but I can still carry on because I need to clean up this area here, which is basically where new meets old. So this is where we're going to transition into the old work. So I've already, if you remember, toothpicked all of this, so all the holes are gone. But you can see it's covered in this 60-year-old bedding compound. So it's kind of like a putty material, quite soft. But my 5200 is not going to adhere to that, so I'm going to clean it all up. So the way I'm doing that is with a carbide scraper. Just remove it like this. And then this bottom ledge the same. Be careful here, it's easy to gouge the wood. So here's some bits that I've done. You can see I'll get back down to solid oak, looks much better. I'm actually down to the original grain of the wood there, so I can then get that sealed with some CPS, and then it should be good to adhere to. There you can see much better than what it was. Keep on going a little bit more. So that's after and before. After, before.